What is up, Weirdo Guy Nation? It's me, Weirdo Sam. Today I am with Ella again. You might remember her from the last video I did. So today we're going to be starting a new series that I guess is going to be called like fast food tier lists. And it's basically what it sounds like. So we're going to be tier listing fast foods, mainly Canadian ones because that's where we live. But I mean, most of them are also in the United States for all you United States Weirdo Guy Nation members out there.
However, just to make it be known, we don't have a lot of Ontarian fast food restaurants here in British Columbia.
Yeah, like Ella said, a lot of like this more specific. There's a lot of things more like Eastern Canada things that are not
associated with Canadian fast food, but
yeah.
It's like not everywhere.
And we will not be covering those today as we are in the West. So, Ella, are you ready to get into this fast food tier list?
Yes, I appreciate it.
Awesome. All right. So, as you can see, there's a tier list here. Starting out, we're just going to be starting with A&W. So, okay. Ella, tell me your thoughts and opinions on A&W.
You know what? I think A&W is a really strong opener. I really like A&W. They have really good quality food. Their root beer is really good. Really like their teen burger. Their fries are really good too. And it's just like it feels like fresh. Like a big thing for me with fast food is like the grease level. Like I cannot stand like super greasy food.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a big one for me here in this tier list. However, I really like A&W. Yeah, it's really solid, like quality ingredients, nothing too fancy, but yeah.
Oh, and just for all you Americans out there too, just so you know, American A&W is not the same like brand or company or anything as Canadian A&W. I know a lot of people are saying that American A&W isn't quite as good. I'm not sure, so just so you guys know, it's not the same thing. So what would you rate A&W, Ella?
I would actually put it in either S or A. Let's put it in S for now.
Oh wow, okay, so we're starting out with quite a strong contender.
I really like A&W. Like as far as fast food goes, A&W is one of my favorites.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that I guess we're starting with a strong contender. Okay, so next up we have Dairy Queen.
Yes, Dairy Queen.
So Ella, tell me your thoughts and opinions on Dairy Queen.
Okay, I have kind of mixed feelings about Dairy Queen, and I'll tell you why. So I really like Dairy Queen's ice cream. It's very smooth, it's very creamy, it's probably artificial, but I don't care. However, their burgers and fries and their actual real food does leave something to be desired.
Yeah,
it's very greasy. It feels okay. So there's two types of artificial flavoring and like stuff in my opinion. There's good artificial and there's bad artificial. So Dairy Queen's ice cream is good artificial. Dairy Queen's actual like food, like the burgers and fries, that's bad artificial.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would put it in C tier.
All right. So I'm just gonna go and put it into C tier.
But you know what? It shouldn't even be on this list because it's not fast food. It's fan food, you know?
So next up we have KFC. Now, Ella, I already kind of know how you feel about KFC a bit.
I don't like KFC, if I'm being honest. You know, it's, like I said before, it's very greasy. I'm not, like, they talk a lot about, like, 11 herbs and spices. I'm not really getting the 11 herbs and spices. And, you know, it's just, the chicken is kind of rubbery. Often it's not very crispy. It might be better in the States, I don't know. But it really leaves something to be desired in my opinion. So I would put it in either C or D. I'm going to say D for now, actually.
Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah. D, huh? Mm-hmm. All right. So moving right along here, we're getting through them. Next up, we have McDonald's.
McDonald's, okay, it's a classic. We all know McDonald's. We've all eaten McDonald's before, unless you're like some weird kid. But McDonald's. It really depends on the location and it depends on what you get. Because, like...
Yeah, it definitely varies a lot at McDonald's, it seems.
Like, because here's the thing, right? I know that there is so much in, like, a quarter pounder with cheese, but at the same time, there's just something about a quarter pounder with cheese. Like, I can't explain it. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like, I get legitimate cravings for a quarter pounder with cheese.
Yeah, it's almost got, like, it's got that good artificial that you were talking about earlier with the Dairy
artificial.
Queen. Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean there.
And, like, the same thing with their ice cream. I really like their ice cream because it's really, like, smooth and creamy and there's no, like, ice chunks like there is in some... there are some things, and I really like their fries, too. Like, actually, no, I have mixed feelings about their fries. Like, I don't love a floppy fry. Like, their fries are very thin and they tend to get, like, a little bit, like, soggy, if you know what I'm saying, with grease.
Yes, I know what you mean. There is quite a bit of grease on McDonald's
like,
fries.
It's just... it's not really it. So, you know, I'm gonna have to put them in B. Like, I like a lot of their stuff, but it's just not as good as, like, A&W.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's good, but it's almost not really there. So moving along again. Next up we have Panago. So Panago is, I think, mainly only a Canadian thing. It might even just be like a British Columbia thing, but we decided to put it on just because I know a lot of people.
It's a childhood classic for us.
It's sort of like around where we live and around the city we live. It's kind of more of a popular thing. So I'm unaware of what it's like in other places, but So Ella, tell me what you think of Panago.
I really like Panago. Like, some people that I know say that their crust tastes like cardboard. I don't think it does. Like, it's and I really like I think they have pretty quality pizza, honestly. Out of the two pizza restaurants on our list, I'm gonna say, like, it's pretty good compared to, like,
well, it's almost sort of like a different sort of class when it comes to...
It's a little bit, like, up, you know? So I'm actually gonna put it in A.
A, wow, okay, so that's the last tier, so we're gonna start doubling, I guess.
Pizza Hut, I don't love Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I know
it's very greasy, and we discussed the grease factor.
Yeah, I actually personally don't mind Pizza Hut as much, but I know that you're definitely not a big fan of grease, and that definitely plays a big part in Pizza Hut's.
It's not even like the taste of grease while you're eating it itself. It's just that, like, after you've eaten it, you feel disgusting. Oh, I
get what you mean. Yeah, it's, like, it's very heavy.
It's, I don't love it. So we're gonna put it in D. Okay,
wow, D, huh? All right, so yeah. Okay, so next up we have Quiznos. Now I know Quiznos is in a lot of places is almost sort of dead. It was more of a thing a few years ago, apparently, but in where we live, it's definitely still going, and there's quite a few Quiznos locations.
I don't know a whole lot of people that go to Quiznos on a regular basis.
Yeah,
but
I mean, we've had it somewhat regularly before, and So what are your thoughts and opinions on it?
You know, I really like Quiznos. Out of the two, like, we have, again, with, like, we kind of have, like, two sandwich places on here. I really like Quiznos.
Yeah, and I know
it's way better toasted. Their flavors are just more, like, elite, and they're, like, okay, so here's the thing, right? There's not as much freedom for, like, combinations as there is for Subway, which is the other sandwich chain we have on this list. But there's not as many, like, options for creativity. However, sometimes there shouldn't be.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities to make some odd things, but we'll get to that more when we get to Subway.
Yeah, we can discuss that a little bit later. But I really like I really like the manner in which they do their sandwiches. It's really good. And it feels fresh, it's warm, it's not overly heavy or greasy. So yeah, I would put it in S or A.
S or A? Wow,
yeah,
okay. So it's up to you. What do you want to put in S or A?
I'll put it in S, actually, yeah.
Wow, okay. So going into S. All right. So next up, we were just talking about this, we have Subway.
Okay. I'll tell you some of my opinions on Subway. So the meat feels fake. and not in a good way. And it's kind of just a little bit slimy, and it's just I don't know. It's slimy, and like we were talking about how like there's a lot more room for creativity when it comes to like combinations of like you can get turkey and you can get olives and you can get lettuce. However, it like then you end up with people who are getting like a pizza sandwich with ranch sauce.
So you're not the biggest fan of Subway, huh?
I can't say that I am.
Yeah. Okay. So tell me, what do you think you would rank Subway on the tier list?
C. Yeah, it feels
Really?
like a C.
Yeah. All right. So C for Subway. That's okay. Yeah. So moving along, we have now we have Taco Bell.
I have some pretty strong opinions on Taco Bell.
Now we've only been to Taco Bell about once or twice.
Yes. That being said, I didn't like it.
Yeah. So describe your experience at Taco Bell, Ella.
Okay. I had one sip of a Baja Blast, and I felt like I was going to explode because of the radioactivity that is in that drink. I know that this is controversial, but I could not care less.
Okay, I mean the haters might start coming onto the comments, but
okay, I really don't care. Okay. So here's the thing. I know that when you're looking at fast food, you're not looking to get a fresh meal, but at the same time, like, come on, like, you know, like, it's just Taco Bell. It is the epitome of like gross for me, so it's gonna have to go in D. Sorry to all the Taco Bell fans out there. I know that you exist, but why?
Okay, so moving along, we only have 3 left. Next is Tim Hortons. Now this is a very sort of strictly Canadian
it's very stereotypically Canadian.
and they're sort of trying to embrace that. So what are your thoughts and opinions on Tim Hortons, Ella?
You know, I love Tim Hortons. I love a good ice. Okay, there are some things at Tim Hortons that like I'm not a huge fan of, and there are some things at Tim Hortons that I'm a real fan of. Like the ice cap. Oh my goodness. Ice caps are just about the best thing on this planet.
Pretty strong opinion you got there, Ella.
Yes. However, I am a little bit of a snob when it comes to like actual coffee. So I'm not a huge fan of like their like regular coffee, but who cares? But I used to like get a turkey bacon club sandwich from Tim Hortons for lunch every Saturday. It's very nostalgic for me. Yes.
Yeah. So tell me, what would you put Tim Hortons on the tier list?
I'm gonna go A.
A.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Okay. The rest of them are pretty high quality options, so we're gonna have to see.
So next is Triple O's. I know this one's actually not as sort of popular. It's only a British Columbia thing, I think.
Yeah, it might just be a Western thing.
But if you're watching, you
really
probably
good.
live in BC anyway, so.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What Triple O's is, it's a fast food chain for the restaurant chain White Spot, which is like kind of like a diner kind of chain that we have here.
Yeah, it's kind of just like a restaurant chain that we have.
Yeah, it's like it's a little bit mediocre, but it's like it's good.
Yeah.
So Triple O's is like the fast food version of White Spot, where they just have their burgers and their milkshakes and their fries, I think, and then maybe like a side salad or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, Triple O's is quality over quantity. I would say that. It's kind of similar to A&W. I love the garlic parmesan fries there.
Yeah, they're quite good. I've had those before.
And they just, they do it right,
Yeah, no, definitely.
So I'm gonna put them in, should I put them in S or A?
That's up to you.
I'm gonna, you know what? Put Tim Hortons in S.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put triple O's in A.
All right. So, the final restaurant. We have Wendy's.
Wendy's. Okay.
What are your experiences with Wendy's, Ella?
Okay. Wendy's fries are good. Wendy's Frosties are good. I think like a common theme in this is like some things are good, some things aren't so good.
Yeah, definitely.
I really like Frosties. I really like their fries. This is controversial to Sam, and I know a lot of other people, but I really like dipping the fries in the Frosty.
Very, very controversial opinion. Please go cancel Ella on Twitter.
Yeah, I really like Wendy's. It's, I don't tend to get their, like, burgers a lot, but when I do, they're pretty good.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing at Wendy's to get, Ella? What's your, go-to option?
Okay, it depends on whether I'm trying to be healthy or not. Like, their salads are, their salads are really good. For, like, fast food, Wendy's has really good salads.
Yeah, I've had a salad once at Wendy's, and it was definitely better than most other fast food salads that I've had.
Because I think there's, like, a apple pecan one.
I've heard that one's good.
That's pretty good. Like, if you're looking for, like, not to, like, eat, like, burgers and fries. So, you know, actually I'm gonna have to put Wendy's in A.
A, okay.
I really like Wendy's.
Wow. Okay, so this is the I guess this is that was the final thing in the fast food tier list. So in D we have KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell. In C, we have Dairy Queen and Subway. In B, we have McDonald's. In A, we have Panago, Triple O's, and Wendys. And in S, we have A&W, Quiznos, and Tim Hortons. Let us know what your guys' opinions were in the comments. Let us know if you like this, and I might do it with another one of my friends or family or something like that. Go follow Ella on Instagram. I'll link that down below. And thanks so much for watching. Weirdo Guy Nation, I'll see you next time. Bye.